Good day, good people. Baldhead Haverford here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. And if you are an OG or a returnee, you know I appreciate your support. Coming on today to give you guys Libra's reading. So if you are a Libra anything, if you resonate with Libra energy, if you have a plethora of Libra placements, if you're dating a Libra, if you're married to a Libra, if you're thinking about getting with a Libra, pull up. This is a relationship reading for Libra, okay? So Libra, look, you guys have been kind of quiet lately. So when I tapped into your energy, it was an energy of, kind of like you just maybe working on yourself, because your energy wasn't loud. I didn't pick up on chaos. I didn't pick up on, nothing really, to be honest. It really felt like y'all in hermit mode, to be honest. It feels like that the collective of Libra is in some type of stasis, like you chilling. Some of y'all may be in that mode because you came through chaos and now you're just in your me time. Some of y'all, may have just gotten divorced, may have come out of a, hectic relationship, come out of something, and now you're in that, self-reflection mode. Okay, so that's what I got for you. So I don't know if the Libras are single now. I don't know if you're mingling, you're not, and you just haven't found anyone. But I don't know if Libra is actually even in a relationship right now. I mean, I'm sure you are. Of course, not every Libra is in hermit mode and regathering themselves. But I believe quite a few of you may be. Okay, so let's just see. That's just the observation I got from the meditation. But we're going to go further and see what's up with Libras. Okay, so before I get started, let's go ahead and welcome in the sweet spirit of love, light, life, harmony, balance. The sweet spirit of accuracy and honesty. Thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective of Libra that will soon be here to view this video. Show me clearly what it is that you would like to use me to tell Libra. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, quality time. Quality time. But it feels like it's with yourself. If it's six of Pentacles can also speak about reciprocity, giving and receiving. Okay, maybe some of you are in relationships maybe where you're not getting that. You're giving out more than you're giving. Okay, on the traditional tarot deck, this card is symbolized by a person holding a scale, and one scale is up, one scale is down, and it's normally two people that's sitting right here, children, very short people, whatever, and it's like the scale is tilted lower for one and a little higher for others. So it's so much symbology on those cards. It's not represented like that on here, because this is specifically a relationship deck. But what that lets me know as far as the symbology on the other cards is, number one, like I mentioned earlier, reciprocity. Number two, the giving and the receiving, somebody getting more, someone getting less. It could also be a symbol of sharing. Okay, maybe now you have more to actually give, or maybe you feel like someone has more to actually give and they're not giving it. So the card itself is packed full of representations, right? But this one here, same symbology as far as the meaning is concerned, but this one focuses more on quality time. I feel like this is saying that that's what you're doing for yourself, right? Because that's what I had kind of picked up on, in the very beginning, as I mentioned. But we're going to keep pulling, right? We're going to pull more. Show me clearly for Libra. More information for the collective of Libra. We'll do one quick shuffle. If I don't get any more jumpers, I will lay the next cards. There we go. Bachelor. Single. Listen, single. Emperor energy. This is your polarity energy. This is Aries, right? Your Libra. Aries is directly across from you. Y'all share that axis, okay? So Aries is shown up in your reading, and I've so far with just these two so far with just these two cards, it really feels like you've gotten to a point where you want to just invest in you. You want to be the bachelor. You want to be either you already are single and investing in you. You may be going out, but I don't think you're taking anybody serious. And then some of you may be in relationships and you may not be getting the quality time. You may not be getting the reciprocity. You may not be getting the attention that you deserve, the money that you deserve, the loving that you deserve, right? And you want to be single. You don't want to continue in this relationship. You really want some QT with yourself. And you may be starting over. Some of you may have eclipsed someone with that, or wanted to anyway, or maybe started the process with that April 8th solar eclipse, okay? Maybe, okay. Or maybe you did it with the lunar eclipse. Maybe you tried to repair the relationship and saw that there was just no ends to it, right? And some of you may just be wishing this. Some of you may be in unfulfilling relationships right now because you're just not getting what you need. You're not getting the QT that you need. And you are thinking about how it's going to feel to be single. So you can, right? I believe many of you definitely want to take control of your love life. You want to take control of your relationship. You don't feel, some of you don't feel in control of your own desires. It's like you know what you want, you know what you need, but you may be with someone who just refuses to give it. They're incapable of giving it. They're not emotionally available to give it. Keep showing me. Keep showing me. 3 of Cups. You're ready to get out and go make some friends. You want some new friends. You want some new options. You want some new prospects. You want some new prospects. You're ready to get out and have a good time. You're ready to be seen. You're ready to mingle, because what I do know about Libra, you're very charismatic. You're very energetic, okay? You like to be seen. Many times you're not necessarily the life of the party, but you're most definitely the one who everybody likes to gather around, because you normally are the best dressed, right? Because you're just a jack of all trades, right? So you are magnetic because of you're known for something, right? I just say it like that. So when you show up to these places, people are drawn to you by something, okay? You may be the one that always wears the fancy hats or the fancy earrings, or they know that you're going to come in best dressed, or you're going to have on something, you're going to exude some type of energy that makes you magnetic, right? So you're ready to get out and show this energy off. It feels like you may have been in a relationship that had you on pause. So all of your grace and glory was just shut down because you were with someone who did not. It's almost like they didn't appreciate you for who you were. Let me just keep going. I feel like a few of you may be in need of or already are going through some type of therapy, be it spiritual therapy, be it, emotional, mental therapy. Okay, and then there's nothing wrong with therapy. Sometimes people need to talk to people who don't have a dog in their race, right? You don't want to talk to somebody who knows you. You don't want to talk to your mom or your sister. Sometimes you need to talk to somebody who does not have a clue who you are, so their judgment isn't fogged by any of the opinions about how you live your life, right? So I feel like some of you all are investing in it, and it may have something to do with past relationships, just old baggage from things that maybe you allowed throughout relationships, right? I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's getting themselves together. You're starting to lean more on you and your own understanding of you. So maybe getting out and mingling and, you know, being seen again is one of the things that you told yourself you need to do. Maybe the therapist told you, look, start getting up and getting out again. It's almost like you're trying to tap back into yourself. But didn't I say earlier that I felt like some of y'all were in hermit mode? So it's almost like it's time to come out of hermit mode and go out into the world now. So the new you, or the revised version, the updated version of Libra can be seen now. And of course, I'm talking to those of you who have released that relationship, released that marriage, released that toxic person, you know, place the energy where it belongs. And you're not under the thumb of anyone. Now, if you are married or in a, you know, been in a long-term relationship, of course, you can't just easily, you know, up and do this. And hopefully some cards will come out that will give you some insight as well, okay? But definitely for my Libras who are single, recently divorced, recently broken up, the QT, the love, the care, the concern that you were not getting from your relationships, you begin to give that to yourself. You begin to balance your own scales, okay? And that's a biggie for Libra, because Libra people are very, very needy when it comes to, and I say needy, but not in a derogative way. Needy just meaning you guys have to have something on both of those scales. And a lot of times you forget that you are enough, right? But because of the aspects of your sign, something else has to be on that scale. You can't be on both sides. So you need someone to help balance you. And for the most part, that's not a bad thing, but it's just when you link with someone who drains you, or you link with someone who you become so totally dependent upon that you forget who you are, right? Okay. Show me more and show me clearly for Libra. Thank you, sweet spirit. Show me more and show me clearly for Libra. The Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles. The Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles. Fun. That's pretty much what this is giving me. Go have fun. Reconnect to fun. Stop being so in need of a relationship and just tap back into your fun. Some of you have lost sight on just enjoying yourself, enjoying life. You used to be that. You used to be, maybe some of you used to be the life of the party. You used to enjoy going out. You used to enjoy getting yourself together and going out and doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing. I don't necessarily mean like go out to the clubs, if that's your thing, yeah. But I'm saying some of you don't do any of the things that you used to do when you were in line with you. So Spirit is saying, get back in alignment with you and go do those things that you enjoy doing. Go do your Libra things. Go take those classes. Go learn how to do that thing that you always said, I'm going to go to school to do that, or I'm going to take a class to do that, or I'm going to go do that. Go have fun. Okay? This is the Sun card. This is the Queen of Pentacles. You are, I believe that I'm speaking to a group of Libras who, and this feels like I'm talking to those of you in relationships. You set aside what you enjoy doing to go have fun, and you're not even having fun, but to go and support the partner. Support the husband, support the wife, support the boyfriend, support the whoever your partner, your mate is. You go and do everything they enjoy doing. You support them, you rally with them, you may even go places and do their fun, even though you know you don't like what they do. You've put aside nurturing your own self and your own fun and your own likes and your own Libra to compensate someone else's. Now, that's for those of you who are in relationships. Now, I believe the ones of you who are out of the relationships, that's probably why you got out, because you realized this pattern, you realized this cycle. You realized that your whole day was surrounded with doing what these people wanted or that person wanted you to do. And it feels like that they may have wanted you to do things that only benefited them. If they got a business, you helping them with their business. If they like to go shoot pool, that's what you doing. Even though you don't like shooting pool, they like to, whatever, name it, right? I'm just giving examples, but whatever you're doing, it's not what you like to do. You're just trying to keep those scales balanced with your mate. So even though reciprocity, you don't get anything out of it. There's no give and take. So you're doing all the giving and the taking, trying to keep them scales balanced. But it takes two to keep those scales balanced. And you know this, Libra. That's why you're feeling how you're feeling. But kudos to those of you who recognize this within thyself and you released that relationship, and now you're feeling back Libra again, right? Let there be a lesson to you that your next person needs to be in alignment with you, not just you in alignment with them. Because one thing I know about Libra can adjust to anyone, anything, anytime, anywhere. You wear your feathers and your wings very well, Libra. Okay? A sweet air sign. So you can acclimate to anyone, but in the process of doing that, you forget who you are, especially if you're with someone who doesn't reciprocate that same energy. Y'all adjust to one another, okay? So, Aries and Leo have shown up in your reading. The Bachelor is Aries. The Sun card is Leo, right? So maybe you need you a fire sign. Maybe you need you a quick, protective, ambitious, charismatic showstopper. Okay? Maybe you need you a fire sign. Maybe you've been dating people, dating signs that just don't complement your energy. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. You need someone who's okay with letting you steal the show every once in a while, letting you be this Renaissance person that you are. Because when I look at Libras, that's what I see, Renaissance people. Because y'all can do anything. Some of y'all can sing, dance, sew. You're crafty. You probably good in gymnastics. I mean, y'all are very what's the word? You're very flexible with your gifts. You're very flexible with your superpowers, your magic, right? Libras are really good with everything. Okay? Semi-overachievers. Because I don't think you give yourself enough credit that you've aced something, so you keep on doing it to the point where you very similar to Virgo, the sign that came right before you. I think you have you get little sprinkles of their energy at times where perfect isn't perfect enough. So you keep going and you keep going and you self-sabotage because you see 90 when everybody else sees what you did as being 100. Okay, so just want to throw that out there to, you don't have to overachieve in anything, okay? Let enough be enough. Let enough be enough. So we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. I believe that this is definitely talking about a past situation. It feels like maybe your heart was broken on Earth's stage. And what do I mean by that? I believe that there were things that took place that from previous relationships, and maybe even this current one, that just blindsided you, right? And people saw it. You were embarrassed. That's the word. That's the word I'm getting. Something took place with you and a previous relationship that threw your heart down into your gut. Something happened that and it blindsided you. You never thought it was going to happen. You never thought that your person was going to do this, let alone do it in front of people, do it where people were able to witness your pain, witness your hurt. You were blindsided. Now, for some of you, this feels like you ignored some red flags. You ignored some really important details. You ignored the knowledge of something. Maybe for fear of not wanting it to be true. Okay? Maybe for fear of not wanting it to be true. But it was. And because you did ignore it, because you didn't believe maybe your intuition, maybe because you didn't pay close enough attention to the signs, the warning signs, when it did hit you, it still felt like you were blindsided, when in our reality, you were not. Okay? So take that energy and place it where it belongs. I'm also getting a feeling of it ruined your self-esteem. So a lot of Libras, whether it's past, present, or to come, are having to rebuild their self-esteem behind something tragic taking place, okay? Something tragic taking place. This Nine of Mirrors is a heavy energy. I think some of you have had some long, lonely, painful nights. Anxiety, insomnia, depression, unable to sleep, which is insomnia, but just in a disarray behind whatever took place. But I'm feeling something, and I need to say this. It feels like, and I'm not going to go too deep into that because this isn't a full reading. Of course, it's a general reading, and I'm focusing in strictly on the relationship sector. But this also feels like some childhood trauma that has sprinkled itself through different sectors of your life. It's posing itself as, oh, we're just talking about the relationships, but in our reality, it's a train. It's a train of patterns and behaviors and cycles and experiences starting from childhood that kind of overlaps with your choice in the type of people that you allow into your life that operate probably similar to the people that may have mistreated you in childhood situations. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. That was a lot. And again, I don't want to get off into any more than that. But the reason that I'm saying that is because that hermit mode that I sense that you all were in or going into, very, very healthy, safe decision that you made, because you're working on you. And you're not just working on the parts of you that this relationship or the person may have damaged. I think some of you are doing the work. You're getting in that mirror every day, and you are reaffirming, you are validating, and you are allowing yourself to be vulnerable with yourself. You are allowing yourself to be open and honest with yourself. So I believe that that's why some of y'all have chosen to be single right now, so you can really focus on and chime in on those things from your childhood on up to the present that may be in the way from you feeling your very, very best. Okay, that's exactly what I'm feeling with this reading. taking some time out. I'm sensing that some of you are doing some vacationing, long distance traveling. Okay. I'm feeling that some of you are connecting with vegetarian, like maybe you're going vegan. I feel like some of you are trying to cleanse out not just the outside, but even your inside. You're trying to connect. It's almost like you're trying to cleanse and recharge. So some of you have taken some type of vow to go vegan. You've taken some kind of vow to maybe become a fruitarian. You've taken some kind of vow to increase water. You're working out. I'm sensing a shift in how you care for your body now, because you know that working on yourself is a holistic, holistic, HOLOSTIC, holistic, WHOLESTIC, holistic in both of those ways. I hope I spelled those right, because I just went really fast with it. But you know what I mean if I misspelled it, okay? But holistic and holistic, okay? Taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your body, inside and out. I think you leave your little self notes on the mirror. You probably leave yourself. Some of y'all are really deep diving into your own divine everything. But that something taught you a really good lesson. And sometimes things are necessary, right? Ain't nothing like experience. It's the best teacher. So some of you had to get shooketh. Some of you had to endure and experience those tower moments. Some of you had to go through war-like situations in order to come out on the other side and realize that you are all you have. And if you are not in tip-top shape, then you're only going to attract other broken people or other people who are not in tip-top shape. Because someone who's in tip-top shape is not going to be attracted to someone who's not in tip-top shape. And when I say tip-top shape, I'm talking about having your mind, body, and spirit equivalent. If you meet someone who appears to be in tip-top shape and they are attracted to you and you know that you're not in tip-top shape, run. They have a motive. They have an intention, and it is probably ill. Okay? They're not attracted to you to help you. They are attracted to you to break you even further. Okay? So be very careful with that. And the only way to really notice that in other people is to be honest with yourself, right? To be honest with your own spirit. Because see, once you admit to yourself, I am broken and I need to fix myself, or I am hurt, I am damaged from some stuff, I am going through a healing process. Once you admit that to your own spirit, then guess what your spirit is going to begin to do? Check other spirits that are around you. Hence, test the spirit by the spirit. That's what that means. Being honest with your own spirit so it can check other spirits that are around you. But if you're not honest with your own self, then you almost are wearing those rose-tinted glasses when you see other people, because you may make up excuses for them the same way you're making up excuses for yourself. Right? Protect yourself, Libra, because you guys are one of the signs that are easily manipulated, because you have a good heart. You come from Venus. You're Venus's babies, okay? Venus gave birth to two signs, Taurus and Libra, okay? So as your sister sign, because I am a Taurus, for those of you who don't know, we have a natural divine love. We know exactly what love is. We don't have to learn it. We don't have to. We were just born into this realm with it, unlike signs that are from other star systems, right? Venus babies know love. We know how to give it. We know how to receive it. We know how to expand it. And we're so loving, so caring, so forgiving that when we meet other people who are not from our signs, we just want to share that love with them. We want to, because we feel like we can heal them with our love. We can help them with our love. We can But we share this realm with people who don't know what love is. So to them, it's a weapon. It's foreign. So they block it or they abuse it, right? Okay. I just wanted to, break that down a little bit for you. So that just goes back to me saying you have to protect yourself, Libra, because you are one of the signs that are easily manipulated. Because something can appear as love. And in the beginning, because you will assume that they're giving what you're giving, you won't understand that it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? It's a wolf. So I like this. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. It's far time for you guys to make some edits. I feel like I'm not talking to those of you who already have made the edit. You've already made the cut. You've already released those people, and you are the ones that's working on yourself. You're getting back out. You're tapping back into your light. You're doing things that make you happy now. You're not really rushing into a relationship. You're not trying to rush into anything. You want to meet people just so you can have friends, because Libras like to have a nice little smorgasbord of friends, male and female, not friends as far as which one I want to go with, not that type. You just like to be around people who enjoy your spirit, who enjoy your energy. So some of y'all are only on that. You don't want a partner right now. And then some of you are on that, plus you want a partner right now, right? And then some of you are still caught up in those situations, and you still haven't left. So you're not even on the same level as some of the other collective of Libras, right? So I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to the ones of you who need this reading as inspiration, as empowerment. It's time to make the cut. It's time to make the cut. Some of y'all are still with your children's father, and you know you don't love him. You know he doesn't treat you right. Let him go. Let him go. Cut him. Cut him. Your baby gonna be okay. Your baby's gonna be fine. Your daughter is gonna be fine. Your son is gonna be fine. And the same for some of you men. You're still with your baby mama. You don't love her. You're there out of codependency. Same for the woman who's with the baby daddy. You're there because of codependency. You've become codependent upon the little breadcrumbs that they give you. Release them. Release them for your sake. Because neither one of you are giving or getting what you need out of the relationship. Okay? So that was a very specific message, because, of course, not everybody has a baby mama, baby daddy. But Spirit told me to channel that. But whoever you are, whatever the scenario is, if you're in a situation that is unhealthy, you're not getting anything out of it, and your wings feel clipped, Libra, cut it. Cut it. Release it. Make the edit. Make the edit. Cut it off. Release them, so you can go and be free to find you again, okay? All right, Libra, if you resonated with this reading, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here and viewing this reading. Namaste.